Fred Obachi Machoka is one of Kenya's most recognizable media personalities, a legendary radio and television presenter whose voice, charisma, and cultural pride have made him a household name across the country for decades. And in today's Behind the Name Style Deep Dive, we explore his age, tribe, father, wife, children, and health journey in a details, not just the facts but the spirit of the man behind the microphone. Born in Kenya in the early 1950s, Fred Obachi Machoka is currently in his early 70s, a living testament to consistency, reinvention, and passion in the competitive world of media. And although he has maintained a relatively private stance regarding the exact details of his birth date, it is widely acknowledged that he was born around 1953, making him approximately 72 or 73 years old as of 2026. And what makes his story even more inspiring is that despite being in his 70s, his energy on radio and television remains unmatched, a true sign that passion can keep one youthful beyond the numbers. Fred Obachi Machoka belongs to the Luo community, one of Kenya's largest and most culturally rich tribes predominantly found around the Nyanza region, and his Luo heritage has played a significant role in shaping his identity, his communication style, and even some of the cultural projects he has championed over the years, including his deep involvement in the promotion of Luo music and culture through events like the Luo Festival, where he has often been at the forefront celebrating heritage, language, and unity, proudly embracing his roots while also appealing to a national audience across tribal lines. When it comes to his father and early upbringing, Fred Obachi Machoka has often spoken about being raised in a disciplined environment that valued education, hard work, and respect. Although he has kept the specific identity of his father largely out of the public spotlight, the decision that reflects his strong sense of privacy regarding family matters. It is clear from his interviews and life choices that his father played a foundational role in shaping his worldview, instilling in him the confidence and moral grounding that would later define his broadcasting career, especially during the early days when media was tightly controlled and required courage, intelligence, and resilience to thrive. As a young man, Fred Obachi Machoka pursued higher education abroad, studying in the United States at a time when very few Kenyans had access to international education, and this exposure to global media trends significantly influenced his presentation style, making him one of the most polished and internationally aware broadcasters upon his return to Kenya. And it was this unique blend of global exposure and local cultural grounding that set him apart in Kenya's radio industry. His breakthrough came when he joined Radio Citizen, part of the Royal Media Services stable, where he became the face and voice of the famous Roga Roga show, a program dedicated to Lingala music that attracted millions of listeners across East Africa. And through Roga Roga, Fred Obachi Machoka cemented his reputation as a cultural bridge builder, connecting Kenyan audiences to Congolese music while also using the platform to promote unity, love, and responsible living. And for years, his Sunday show became almost a ritual in many households, with families tuning in religiously to enjoy his energetic commentary, musical knowledge, and signature catchphrases. Beyond radio, Fred Obachi Machoka also made a significant mark on television as a long-serving host of Citizen TV's educational program Tahidi High, a youth-focused drama series that tackled teenage issues in Kenyan schools. And through Tahidi High, he introduced himself to a younger generation who may not have grown up listening to his radio shows, proving once again his ability to reinvent himself and remain relevant across generations. When it comes to his marriage and wife, Fred Obachi Machoka is married to the beautiful and supportive Stella Marie Siro, a woman who has largely stayed away from media attention but has been described by Machoka as his pillar of strength, his confidant, and his greatest supporter throughout his long career. And their marriage, which has lasted for decades, stands as a testament to commitment and partnership in an industry often marked by public scrutiny and instability. And in interviews, Machoka has often emphasized the importance of family stability in sustaining a demanding career in media, crediting his wife for providing emotional balance and unwavering support. Together, Fred Obachi Machoka and his wife have been blessed with children, although he has chosen to keep most details about them private, a deliberate move to protect them from the intense public spotlight that comes with being the child of a celebrity. And this protective nature highlights another side of Machoka that fans rarely see on air: the devoted father who values family privacy and normalcy over publicity, and while he occasionally shares glimpses of his family life during interviews, he consistently maintains clear boundaries, ensuring that his children grow up grounded and free from unnecessary media pressure. Health has also been a topic of public interest in Fred Obachi Machoka's life, especially given his age and long career, and over the years there have been moments when he addressed concerns about his well-being, particularly after undergoing medical procedures related to his throat and voice, an understandably sensitive issue for someone whose career depends on vocal performance, and at one point he publicly shared that he had undergone throat surgery due to health complications affecting his vocal cords, a revelation that worried many of his loyal fans, but in true Machoka fashion, he faced the challenge with resilience, faith, and transparency, updating his audience about his recovery process and reassuring them of his commitment to returning stronger, and indeed he did return, demonstrating remarkable strength and discipline in maintaining his health. His openness about health challenges has inspired many older Kenyans to prioritize regular medical checkups and to take vocal health seriously, especially those in communication-heavy professions. And it also revealed a vulnerable side of the media icon, a reminder that behind the powerful voice is a human being who, like everyone else, faces physical trials. Throughout his career spanning over 4 decades, Fred Obachi Machoka has received numerous accolades and recognition for his contribution to Kenyan media, including awards for lifetime achievement and cultural promotion, and yet despite the fame, he has remained grounded, often emphasizing mentorship and encouraging young broadcasters to value authenticity, research, and cultural respect. And this mentorship spirit reflects the influence of his upbringing and perhaps the teachings of his father, whose lessons about discipline and purpose seem to echo throughout his life story. As we look at Fred Obachi Machoka today, in his 70s, still active, still respected, still relevant, we see more than just a radio presenter. We see a cultural custodian, the family man, the survivor of health challenges, a proud Luo ambassador, and a symbol of longevity in an industry that constantly changes. And his story reminds us that success is not just about fame but about consistency, reinvention, and staying true to one's roots. For viewers of Behind the Name, Fred Obachi Machoka's biography is not just a timeline of events but a powerful narrative of identity, resilience, love, and legacy, showing how a young Luo boy raised with discipline and ambition grew into one of Kenya's most iconic media voices, balancing tribe and national unity, career and family, public influence and private boundaries, health struggles and professional excellence, and as he continues to inspire both his peers and younger generations. His life stands as proof that passion, when combined with integrity and cultural pride, can create a legacy that transcends generations. Thank you.